in front of a loud but unmistakably tense crowd. MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game National League wildcard playoff between the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Arizona Diamondbacks.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against a fellow who's really opened a lot of eyes in the early part of his career, all-star lefty Patrick Corbin. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. Jason Bourgeois makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Now a ball lined towards center field, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, first pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking, all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. And he was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid single to start things out.
Brandon Phillips will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Off, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The next pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Ready now on 1-1. Out of play. Here comes a 1-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone.
And this is something that you're just going to have to get used to. This is a home plate umpire that's known to have a pretty wide strike zone. And I think he claimed his very first victim right there.
In is Joey Votto now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's set, now the pitch. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Open your eyes, huh?
Runners on first with 1 down. Ready with the 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Jay Bruce will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power is just keep putting pitches right there.
From the stretch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run homer for Jay Bruce, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
Swing and a rocket to third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Chase Field, 2-0 Cincinnati. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. They'll match it up against the big fella, as you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Gerardo Parra will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Gerardo Parra.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One 0 on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Full count pitch on its way. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Batting second, third baseman,
Martin Prado steps in now. Now here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. One out, nobody on. Now here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One on the way. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one is right.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The next 3-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. There to play it is Phillips. And oh, no chance for Votto there. It's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
One out and a runner on second base. Here's Latos now on 0-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The next next 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. They're still down. It's 2-0. Devin Mesoraco leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
First pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One pitch on the way. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and a base hit here to open up the second.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hasn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Ryan Ludwig digs in at the plate. Now here's the first pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
And already we've seen some hard-hit balls in these first 2 innings. And this was not one of those high fly ball where no one can reach it kind of doubles. This thing is a rocket shot, and it's going to wind up driving in another run.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
The 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Now the 2-0 home. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here's the full count offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The next 3-2. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Matt Latos will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. First pitch coming. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. He waits. Now the pitch. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Keep him right there.
In now, Jason Bourgeois. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
A 2-1 offering. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Come on now, let's get a daylight here.
Ready with another 2-2. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Prado is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
That's a disappointing at-bat there with runners in scoring position. Even early on, you've got to be able to cash in when the opportunity presents itself, because you never know how many more you're going to get.
So 2 on with 2 away, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. First offering on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw to first will get him easily and the side is retired. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Miguel Montero will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
And here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 2-0 on the way. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
So here's Aaron Hill. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And now a pitch on the way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now the 1-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike three, and there are two away.
Well, if you ever wanted to see a guy get psyched out by a curveball, here you go. Right down the center. That's one of those where your immediate thought is, what was I thinking?
Stepping in now, Tony Campana. Now he runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 3-0. Joey Votto, who get the first chance here in the inning for the Reds. After him comes Jay Bruce.
Joey Votto.
Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
1 out, nobody on. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. The pitch. Now a big swing by Bruce as he lifts this one high in the air to deep right field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. His second of the game, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, if these guys are indeed going to advance out of the wild card game, they're going to have this guy right here to thank. That's his second home run of the game. But if you remember back, Brandon Moss of the Oakland A's also hit 2 home runs in a wild card game, but his guys couldn't hold the lead. So I wouldn't call this one over quite yet.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Devin Mesoraco will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch coming. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Now here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Here it comes, 2-1. On the ground to third. Up with it now is Prado. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds get a run on the Jay Bruce dinger. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. Didi Gregorius makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's the first offering. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. 1-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box now, Patrick Corbin. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Gerardo Parra will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch to him. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
The 1-0. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Martin Prado will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's ready now to pitch. Now a hard liner towards short. And a leap at short, but it's over his glove, and it could be extra bases. Around third and being waved on hold. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
That hit by pitch is really going to come back to sting him. Two-way, he's going on contact over there at first. You can bet that feels good as he comes all the way around to score on the RBI double.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off at bat.
He's ready. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. We're through 3 here in the Valley of the Sun. It's the Reds 4 and the D-backs 1. Ryan Ludwig will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Ryan Ludwig.
Now the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
These are the ones that are hard to swallow. You got the count in your favor. 2-0, you get a fastball right down the pipe. You wind up popping it straight up. And that's a missed opportunity, folks. Big time.
Zach Cozart will stand in. First pitch coming. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 4 runs, 5 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. So 1-2 with 1 away. Line hard, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. This ball will be chopped foul. try again, 1-2. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2 coming. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. There to take it is Trumbo, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Matt Latos will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Now here's the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. 1-0 pitch now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here's the 1-2. And look out how that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Well, that's going to bring some folks up to the top steps of the dugout. Anytime you hit the opposing pitcher, whether it's unintentional or not, you're setting yourself up for some possible fireworks down the road.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Standing in now, Jason Bourgeois, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
Has a look, now the pitch. There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Set, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Prado is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Reds lead it 4-1. Mark Trumbo will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Now the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. Here's Latos now on 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
3-2, here it is. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's a 1-0. 2-0 now. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just one hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and set to go the second baseman, Aaron Hill. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runner at first here, one man out. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Into the box, Tony Campana, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Here's the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Here comes the 2-1. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
The 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the run will come in to score from second as they cut the lead in half to 4-2 now.
Good AB right there. One out double there gets him a run. And now, with runners on second and third, another base hit to make this a big inning.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball here plates the runner from third, and we're back now to a one-run game.
Patrick Corbin will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
From the belt, the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
From the stretch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
Oh, and that's just a killer right there. An absolute dagger. A 2-out, 2-strike RBI by the pitcher. And whoa, that one hurts.
Gerardo Parra will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First offering on the way. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that's off the left field wall. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ball game tied up as the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 4-4. Back alongside Eric Harrelson, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as internet sensation Dat Dude Brandon Phillips gets set to lead off the Cincinnati half of the inning. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you're not going to get that call if you've been all over the place. Now, if I'm pitching, I want that call, but at this point, he hasn't earned it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Here now the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Definitely not a guy you want to lose here. Now, you've got something else to worry about besides your command.
Joey Votto will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. One 1-0 on the way. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Jay Bruce will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far. And here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike.
He's gonna go.
He's set, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out.
Todd Frazier will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. On the move is Phillips. Pitch outside, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Reds go down quietly to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Martin Prado will start things off for the Diamondbacks, with Paul Goldschmidt set to follow next. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the first offering. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And now pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Pitch on the way. Way outside. 1-2. 5th inning here of a tie ball game. 4-4. 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Mark Trumbo will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to third. Throw on Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. Todd Frazier will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Todd Frazier.
Here's the first offering. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The next pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He's sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Devin Mesoraco will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here it comes. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. Now here it comes. Fouled back. Another 0-2 coming. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Mesoraco will dig for second. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
That man right there is one of the most unlikely guys in the building, besides you, Lions, to wind up with a triple. He was huffing and puffing all the way around, but he sees the opportunity, and give him credit. He's able to make it there safely.
Now you see Diamondbacks manager Kirk Gibson out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at third, so the best he can hope for is a no decision. Brian Shaw is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 27, Brian Shaw.
Stepping in now, Ryan Ludwig, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Now the 1-0 pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit.
Yeah, right here, runner on third, 1 out. All you're looking to do is hit a ground ball past the pitcher, and you're going to get that run home. Here is the added bonus. He finds the hole, and he gets it on into center field.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Okay, pitch ya.
Comes set, now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
There you go.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Reds 5 and the Diamondbacks 4. Miguel Montero will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
First pitch coming. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Now the 2-0. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Yeah, it should be 3-0 right now. Now you're just letting the pitcher right back into the at-bat.
Now the 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be the end of the evening now for Matt Latos. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. J.J. Hoover will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Aaron Hill will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. First offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Pause. Now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there. Nobody out, runner on first. He waits. Now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Here's another 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Tony Campana will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. He's set, now the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Ready now on 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
The 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. 1-1 pitch on the way. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
And that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap it normally does. But both of those last 2 have been pretty flat.
Ready on 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Brian Pena is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Brian Pena.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
In now, Jason Bourgeois, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Prado is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Yet not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
The 1-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo home run for Brandon Phillips, and it's now 6-4.
Well, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, you're going to have some things go your way. And I didn't really think this had a chance to stay fair, but sure enough, it bangs right off the foul pole, and that, folks, is a home run.
The home plate lineup card in. We're going to see a double switch here.
First baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Reds pick up a run on this home run by Brandon Phillips. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Reds 6 and the Diamondbacks 4. Jonathan Broxton will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Number 51, Jonathan Broxton. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 8th spot. Number
5 Pennington will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, left Pennington.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story. Now the 1-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder number 8,
Gerardo Parra will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Martin Prado now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Four runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 1-1 on the way. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman. Here's the 2-2 home. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Reds 6 and the Diamondbacks 4. Jay Bruce will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And the pitch. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
You sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat. So you figure he won't get his third home run in the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Todd Frazier will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0. One out, nobody on. The 1-0 pitch. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Now another 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Two pitch on the way. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Making him work out there, the 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3-2, here it comes. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Full count offering on its way. Fastball too high, ball 4.
And you know, long at-bats like this are bad for any pitcher. But for a relief pitcher who's only going to come in and give you maybe 20 to 30 pitches anyway, well, when you use up that many bullets on one hitter and still don't wind up getting the guy out, well, that's a tough pill to swallow.
Devin Mesoraco will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. And here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. So 1-2 with 1 away. Misses, ball 2. Here he comes on 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the power-hitting outfielder Ryan Ludwig. First pitch coming. In there, and it's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
The 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And this will be a base hit for Ludwig. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Zach Cozart will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
Get the strikeout, man! Get the bat out!
Here's the first offering. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Has a look, now the pitch. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 0-2 once more. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And you know, working inside is great. Even backing guys off is fine when the time's right. But you need to be careful here in the late innings when your guys are already down.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Big pitch here, 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They still lead at 6-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sean Marshall is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Batting in the 8th spot, number 45, Sean Marshall. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot, number 7.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Let's go!
Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 1-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Bourgeois is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth. but he ranges back to put this one away.
Mark Trumbo will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Here comes a 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Yeah, right back to that inside location. When a guy shows you he can't handle a tough slider on the hands, you can bet that guy on the mound, he's going to go right back to that pitch before too long.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, this was not one of the sharpest sliders he's going to throw. You see it flatten out a bit, just a 7-inch break, but that was in a good spot, and he couldn't make contact.
Miguel Montero will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
First pitch to him. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2-2. Full count. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Aaron Hill will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Get it out of here.
Now here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Pause, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
From the stretch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
You can do it.
The 1-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Here comes a 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count at 3-2 is that that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a line drive out to second. Caught there by Phillips. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David Hernandez come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
David Hernandez. Now catching and batting in the 8th spot, number 21.
Ramon Santiago will get his first opportunity now.
Leading off for the Reds, shortstop, Ramon Santiago.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Oh, yeah.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Now here's the pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
I think things are getting a little frosty down there now. This has been one of those back and forth games where tensions have run high. This is just going to ramp it up a little higher.
Standing in now, Jason Bourgeois, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, a big hole on the right side of the infield. You see it there. With the first baseman holding, the second baseman at double play depth, there's a lot of real estate out there, and he just bounces it right through the opening.
Brandon Phillips will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Here's the first offering, and he gets ahead 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Just get the out.
First and second here with nobody out.
Let's turn 2 now.
From the belt, the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
But things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
He's ready now, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. No matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Joey Votto will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
The 1-0. Changeup low, 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Trouble spot here, the 2-0. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Now the 3-0 offering. And oh no, play that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So an unfortunate turn of events for him here as he's going to be forced to leave the game due to injury. And hopefully it's nothing that keeps him out of commission for too long. Brad Ziegler will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 29, Brad Ziegler.
Jay Bruce will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Bases are loaded with only one out. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he is in there.
Well, there's a big decision there. He decides he wants to come home with this thing. Maybe not the wisest move he could have made. And the throw's too late to get his man.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First offering on the way. Grounded foul off to the right. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. He waits. Now the pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. They get the force at the plate. Turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9, due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Reds out in front, 7-4.
Your attention, please.
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Tony Campana will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
Well, it's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there, base hit. So that's just how you want to start it here in the bottom of the ninth.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Fernando Payne will be the batter. Here's the first pitch. And the 42-year-old looks at a called strike to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's going to be down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first. Oh, and he throws it away. Oop. Chris Pennington will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Now the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Right field. Bruce has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so, as he holds on tight with one away now.
Yeah, that's just a good idea right there to hold the runner at third. He's got a big arm out there in right field, and he might have thrown his guy out by 20 feet if they tried to send him.
Gerardo Parra will stand in as the possible tying run, but first he'll be looking to get that runner in from third. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside, close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Let's get the base hit already.
The 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. A man at third with one away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Martin Prado will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
Knock it out of here! Punch one through! Punch one through!
Now here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Men on third with 2 down. The 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get fouled. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can do it!
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate, but could not cash in.
And these new wild card series are tough. You hate to have everything you worked for disappear over the course of 9 innings, but it's a great victory for these guys, and they take care of business on the road, and they're moving on.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So for Eric Karros and Steve Lyons and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the National League Wildcard Game on MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 7 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Latos. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman. Loss goes to Patrick Corbin. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.